Happy Monday morning, everyone. Freedom Tour 2023, episode 41. We had a fun weekend, I think, although we didn't pull anything good in the Void Scape. Still holding on to my main. Oh, we ended up in Silver 4, hey. Now we're in Silver 3. That's okay. That's okay. Should keep that. Where's the... Is it gonna pop up with it? Oh. Nightmare Summon Pool event. Ooh, another champion chase. We actually finished in 9th. Look at us go! Let's go, everybody! I just want to see what's happening in the... See what's happening in the chat. Let's see if we got any news. Well, looks like we might have some news, everybody. 2 pieces of news. Mondays are fun. What do we get? Oh, 70. Hey, actually, 70 gems in one of those shards. We'll open that today. We're working on missions today. Well, in general. Ooh, the size is too big. That's what she said. Somehow, though, aspect ratio should be identical. Somehow, it needs to be bigger or smaller depending on whether I'm doing a YouTube video or my streaming one. See how that is? Sorry. Crazy. Drives me bonkers. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good Monday morning. I know it's a start to your day. Hopefully by the time you watch... Oh, there's a Fusion warm-up event. So there's no... We'll probably get information on the Fusion, so that'll be good. I haven't even looked. Yeah, there's a Fusion thing. Let me pop this guy out so we can look at it together. This will be good. Anyone else feeling just underwhelmed with everything Raid Shadow Legends does? Sound bad? There we go. We'll look at him in a minute. Timid the Fool. Be a new legendary. We have a warm-up event. I love the Fusion warm-up events because usually it's just like free resources. I will say this. Look. 4 years ago, we did not receive nearly the resource that we do now. Not nearly. Ooh, I haven't miscreated monster with that. Oh, I don't have any. Would that be worth? Do I have enough to buy? Excuse me. I don't know. What's the market at? I can buy 7. But what's that gonna get me from him? See, that's the thing. It's like, what am I? Nah, we're not buying it. Save it for a legendary. Let's see what we got here. 540. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Oh, we gotta wait another day though. We could go with the rare skill tome, but I don't think I need it. I'm so far away on Frozen Banshee in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure I'll get another rare book by other means. Maybe the warm-up event. I don't know. Well, I like seeing these, and then they fail. I mean, it might be good. What drives me nuts is like, I'm on Brutal. Give me a book. Give me a book. Give me a... I haven't received a book from Brutal. I don't... Is it not a thing? Look at the timetable. I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to say good morning. And even then, I'm getting squirreled. I should write a script. Elgato has like a prompter now. I can just read the teleprompter. We, the people of Teleria, would like to reach out, set our constitutional right to be Jerky faces. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, it's loot tables. Dungeons, clan boss loot tables. There's like 10 loot. What is so much going on here? Okay, let me hold on. Hold on. I gotta lean in. So Brutal gets the Grandmaster chest, which is 11% chance. Okay, so we have an 11% chance for a shard, a 1.88% chance for a skill tome, 95% chance that there's an artifact, 55 and change, right? Potions, 73 and change for currency, and 62 and change for XP brews. There's multiple XP brews, so I think this is a roll per slot, but so even the Nightmare chest, which is the ultimate chest, is like a 30% shard, 15% skill tome, 98% artifact. But interestingly enough, the ultimate, so the Nightmare chest, the ultimate top chest, Nightmare, is a 15.81% chance of a skill tome, 30% chance of a shard, which is better than the Celestial Ultra Nightmare, which is the second highest, which is 21.78 for a shard, 3.76 for a skill tome. And then, of course, the Transcendent chest, 82% chance of a shard, 26%, 26.5 for a skill tome. Now, keep in mind that skill tome, so rare tomes only drop up to the Guardian chest, which is the top chest of hard, at a 3% chance. So I would actually be better off trying to get them rare tomes, right? Oh no, I'm reading that. Sorry, that's Ancient Shards is a 3.72%. The rare skill tome is 1.87, and the epic is 1.87. So on Guardian chest, there's a greater chance on the Guardian chest to land a tome. So what I need to do is I need to get to 3-key brutal so I can also 1-key hard. So at least I get that small chance of landing some rare skill tomes, be it a minute. And then we really want to just get to the Nightmare chest so we can get some books. But even then, the books are pretty trash. That seems so crazy. I wonder if that's the update or the old. Sorry, I'm getting. Why am I? I need to lean forward. Okay. Well, how are you guys doing today? So what are we working on today? Oh, let's get the rest of Doom Tower. It's a brand new Doom Tower. Whole new world. We were somehow I fed my War Maiden. Thankfully last night I was able to get another one, because we're really on the home stretch of missions of this set, which will give us 2 skill tomes, which I'm really excited about. You see here, we just gotta wait for the Force Keep to open and then waste a bunch of energy there. And then the Void. And the rest we've already done, except for stage 10 on the Fire Knight Castle, which we can do. Upgrade 4 champions to 60, which I have. Veno's like 56, so we'll get her to 60 pretty easily. Stage 10 of Spider's Den, which this is actually really easy. It's win a banner, so it's not that difficult to do either. And then we're right there, 7.5 million on a single difficulty, very easy. And then fuse Relic Keeper. So really, I think it's time to start looking at fusing Relic Keeper and starting to work, because we're about I would say that's a week, right? Because we have to get, it might be a little bit more, but we got to get back to the Void Shards, so that's at least a week if we get there in time. Is there... Okay. So the void is here. So it's just force then void. So that's the stupid thing, is I can do force to Wednesday? Tomorrow. Oh, tonight. Because I did spare it. So I do force, and then I just have to wait till void. So that ain't bad. And everything else we can just do on when we get there. Yeah. So really, we're a week away. So we should probably start working on the fusion. And the fusion is, I need these 4 to 30 ascended, these to 40 ascended. I feel like I already have him. I think that's why. I think I already have. I do already have him. That's why I'm missing because I'm an idiot. I already fused this. So I don't need to fuse it again. Because I already have him. So I should just work on these, get them to 40 and ascend them. So I wasted all my time. No, I wanted a War Maiden anyway. So I'm okay with that. But it's still kind of funny. I didn't realize it didn't go away. Thought it did. Apparently it doesn't. Because I'm positive I didn't pull that guy. So... 0-0. Okay, we did all that. I just find it interesting. Okay, let's run a clown boss. I mean, these are getting better and better. I'm glad he got a resist right away. We've got so much redundancy on debuffs right now on this team. She's not landing that poison though, or heal reduction. She definitely needs books. Like, it's a thing. And the weekend, love seeing that weekend out there. And she's also like, it's 5-turn cooldown right now. That's, I think, the downside of her right now is that she needs books, but I still need books for so many champions. Books are a problem. Books are a legitimate concern. I don't know the answer here. I keep wanting to lean back, but we gotta sit up straight. We gotta sit tall. Like, what is the answer? How is it? Is it just spend, or is it just there's a point where you get those tournaments, you get a book per tournament? Let's take a look at the tournaments after this. I really want to figure out how we're going to succeed. I really also feel like look at it, he landed 1 poison, no heal reduction again, which is again is damage reduction. And now's the time to start landing that thing so we can get some more. It's supposed to be 75%. So what I've seen is about a 33% landing. So again, RNG math. Excuse me. There's a heal reduction, no poisons from her. So again, 75% chance on each poison. Landed 1 out of 3 items on that ability twice. How much, what would our numbers be? We're at 7 million right now. What would our numbers be? And she's the most stalwarty of us. 7.34, but if she would actually land her abilities. which shows you how important books are. That's why people wonder why I get so frustrated with the book to 75% chance to happen on epics. They might as well be 0 because of that. So let's see. Like, we need so many books right now. We have Mordecai. He's not done. We still need at least 1 book in him. Or 2. Like, that is so close, and this is actually useful in other areas. So is this, because it is a turn meter manipulation too. At a 60%, 75% chance on an A1 when it's under HP burn. It's a skill I could use other places. But for now, we would say, yeah, just get me that A3 and then we'll walk away. Miscreated Monster, we don't have any books in. Big thing is to get that cooldown. I mean, he doesn't take a whole lot of books, but that's still 4, 6, 10 books. I mean, 6 if we're lucky, and then we eventually want that, right? And then we have Venno. We do Venno before Miscreated Monster, I believe. But then there's 4, 8, 12. I don't care about this. The chance to pop the poison's not a big deal. But I can't stop it from landing there. So, you know, where am I going to get these 30 books from? And I need Ayla's books, which is 4, 9, 12. And then I need Ugo. And probably don't need Fodbort. Would like to have Golden Reapers to get the cooldown. So like just a blind hit. And I think that would be, as long as I can get that cooldown. Broadmaw be nice. 4 turn cooldown's a big deal. But I think the only other must book is Ugo. That's still a lot of books for a 1.8% chance of landing an epic book out of Clan Boss. Essentially 2 every 100 days. So we can fight in tag team now, right? Yes. Excellent. Somehow I made it into Bronze 2, and I've just stayed there, which I'm so happy with. I don't know what... after... Like, I have 3 more champions that I have to level up. Then we really just need to start working on Dragon. Just pouring all our energy into Dragon. I'd really like to get to Dragon 20. So we can start farming a lot of our resources. We need so much. Our artifacts are very well needed. And I'll tell you, this is another thing, that the hit or miss of the game, in my opinion. The hit of it is they offer so many more resources now. It's crazy. I didn't see this guy as a level 60. Did I click on the right one? I mean, 1, 2, or 3, but I didn't even... Okay, did you guys see that? 50, 50, 50. But that's not what I fought. I fought a 60, 60, 60. I've never seen that before. I didn't realize it could change like that. That's a first for me. That's the first time I've ever noticed that. Maybe it's always happened, but it's the first time I've noticed it. Crazy. Have you guys ever seen that before? Like, oops. Oh, got the stun. Which also means that guy's in Bronze 2 with that, with a Kymar that's obviously twice as fast as my team. And he can't get out of Bronze 2? Either there's something wrong with him or there's something wrong with the game. And my guess is both. Sorry, dude. Ow. Really? Alright, the rest of these are... Oh, I think I can do this one. Work calls. Yeah, I don't know. I think, again, I think I'm going to start... Like, I need to level food, but I think I'm gonna start getting Relic Keeper ready. Oh, I should have changed this around so I had a better one against him. It's my fault. Yeah, we're still obviously need to level up champions. Probably goes without saying. The rest of those are... Yeah. I don't feel like fighting the rest of them. We'll peg some off a little later today. And I have no... I don't think I have any ascension. Yeah, I have nothing. We ran out of the freebie stuff. Alright. So let's see where we need to focus. So we'll do the warm-up event, which is what? Upgrade artifacts, okay. To get a rare book at some point. And to get the Halloween points. That's 60, 60, and 120. That's a lot of Halloween points for a free-to-play. So that's good. Because then the Halloween points... Is there books? Why are there no epic books at the beginning here? Literally, an epic tome if you get to milestone 4. Oh, thank you, Plarium. How kind of you. And the legendary is in milestone 5. You get one epic book. It's out of 1,500? Are we gonna have 800 of these total? Epic book at 4,500. I could do Dungeon Divers, but I don't think I'll hit 4,500. We got 2 days left. I don't have the energy. I don't think. What about tournaments? That just really ticks me out. Like, I can't do any of these special ones. Like, specific faction ones are dead to me. So, guess what? You don't get to participate. Earn Halloween points. We did that. We got 30 whole Halloween points. No books there. Champion training tournament. Guess what? 95, which I'm not going to get, so no books there. I'll probably today get a couple of these. I'm what, level 52, and I'm up against Test Dummy here, who's at 6,900. So that's not a crazy, but not attainable for me. That's just so frustrating. Daily login rewards. We get we do get the 500 energy tonight. And we do get 150 gems, and we get a whole epic book there. And then we get Baba Yaga, who's useless. Like in a month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 Legos, 1 rare. Do like that 500 energy once a week. That goes away. Right? Like again, 400 energy, 500 energies, 4 500 energies. And then we get here and it's like, oh, you can have 2 650. Oh, 2 650 there. Two epic books. 1 epic book. Like it just... Oh, no, there's 2. There's 2. It's 2 700 energy. Look at us. 3, and then we're back to 3 500 energy. 1 epic book? Yeah, 1 epic book. Here, let's give you a free epic, and we'll give you 1 epic book for her. 1 there. 1. No Lego books the whole time. Right? No legendary books. No legendary books. 1 epic book. No sacred shards. 1 here. None here. None. Like, it's just... Oh, why did I look at that? It's Monday. I don't want to be... Anyway, let's finish up with the news. Because all I'm going to do... I guess I'll run it. What was I going to run? I don't even know. Oh, yes. I'll do 12.3 here. Include vault, hide. It's you. Does anyone remember what the 4 are? You. Oh God. You. Well, that's 3 of them. Maybe I'll just run those 3. Because I can't remember who the 4th one is. Who's the 4th? I have no idea who the 4th. Her, no. Templar is the 4th one. But I need to have 3 of them. Like, you can't just... So then I'll also run a couple 3 stars here. All right. We'll let that happen whilst we read the news. First piece of news, 2 p.m. UTC. By the time I get this, it'll be good. On Tuesday, October 24th, we're planning to launch a 10x event to summon Duchess Lilitu from Ancient Primal and Sacred Shards. And on Wednesday, October 25th, we're planning to run a 10x event to summon Nekrit the Great from Void Shards. Also on Tuesday, October 24th, we're planning on launching a 3x event for dropping regen artifacts at the Fire Knight's Castle. Excuse me. Is this at 2 p.m. as well? Yeah, okay. Thursday, October 26th, we're planning to launch a champion fragment event with a new champion, Timit the Fool. He's a Bannerlord legendary HP Force Affinity champion. He is a valuable asset when it comes to control abilities. He's going to shine bright in the arena, shine bright like a diamond, but will also come in handy in PvE locations whenever and wherever you need that control. Being a Halloween-themed champion, Timit will operate with Fear and True Fear. Oh yeah, that's really valuable. Love Fear and True Fear. My favorite. And paired with Kaya the Rye, he will unleash his full potential and gain some extra benefits along the way. Let's take a look. Shall we? Timit the Fool. No, that's off. Oh, come on. God. There you go. Timit the Fool. I mean, I like him. I think he looks cool. Maybe it's just me. Let's see. Let's read what he has. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit heals this champion by 10% of their max HP. If the target has no active buffs, each hit also fills this champion's turn meter by 10%. And there's damage and heal bonuses on the A1. Test your strength 6. Bookable to 4 turn cooldown. Attacks all enemies. Decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 3 turns. That's nice. If there are no enemies with active buffs, grants an extra turn. Always grants an extra turn if Kaya the Rye is on the same team, even if there are enemies with active buffs. I like that. Like, I mean, we'll see what he looks like for damage and stuff, but I like that for Hydra, right? Because so often you get the Head of Mischief steals and then extends and spreads. And this will really help with that, possibly. Kegs of Dread attacks all enemies before attacking, places a 50% increased accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns, places a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. Why do legendary champions have 4-turn cooldowns? That doesn't even make sense to me. So the True Fear was nothing, but he's got 2 AoEs, plus he heals himself. Put him in a Provoke set, put him in a Hex set. And I think this guy's really, depending on his damage, if he does 0 damage, then maybe it's a placeholder, and it's not that great. But he's got the increased accuracy, which is really good for Hydra as well. I don't look at him. I mean, yeah, tester strength sounds really good in arena, but you get 4 people. You get 4 champions in arena. Who's he going to replace? I guess the fact that he's attacking once, so maybe good in live arena. I don't know. It'll be interesting. His stats will matter, and his damage will matter. And it sounds like he's a control champ. It sounds like he's not going to do good. Like, his multipliers won't be crazy. Excuse me. Hideous Assistant. Whenever an enemy skill successfully activates while they're under a Fear or True Fear debuff, fills Timid's turn meter by 10%. Whenever an enemy skill does not activate because they're under a Fear or True Fear. So it's a 50-50. If they try to use a skill and True Fear procs because they're under Fear or True Fear, then it places a Provoke on that enemy for 1 turn. This particular effect only applies when Kaya the Rai is on the same team. And if it does not proc, so they get a turn, his turn meter goes up. And increases ally accuracy in all battles by 50, which he's a legendary champion, but you give him 50. Okay. Okay, so he's not good in arena, and I'll tell you why. Because his ability needs to be with Kaya. So now you've got 2 out of your 4 possible slots are now taken up by these champions. I don't know how good Kaya is. We're gonna let's end this. Let's see. I don't know if Kaya's in the. I don't know if she's in the pool yet. I don't know if she's in the. I gotta lean back for this. By the way, you see the ghost haunting? That'll happen. I have a little ghost behind me that. Just because of the way the green screen effect is working. Did I lose a fight somehow? That's weird. Oh, what's this? $20 Canadian, so what, $15 US? You get 2 prison. Go away. So is Kaya in this, and what is she? Can we just, there's no search function for this, is there? Well, okay, so here's the thing. If he's not in, then probably she's not either. And he's not here yet. So we'll probably have to wait to see what Kaya looks like. Yeah, I haven't seen anything on Kaya, so maybe test server guys do, which I don't have access to. It's all your guys' fault. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, okay, so that's it for today, I think. Again, I'm just going to work on the Relic Keeper fusion, and then we're going to go back to making food. As far as... Really, I'm just looking at 6-starring Deacon, 6-starring then Kyoku, and then Ayla. Knowing that, I might have to pivot Ayla and go to Reliquary Tender. If she just doesn't work, I think she'll work in the beginning. Eventually, it'll be Reliquary Tender, and then finally, Frozen Banshee. And then we're unless we get some kind of crazy, like we get a Demetha or a Man-Eater or something crazy for the clan boss. That's my clan boss team. Then we start looking at dungeons. We start looking at Dragon. We start pushing Dragon, but that's still several weeks away. I think just based on how long it's going to take to get these champions up to 6-star. Including Reliquary Tender, because Ayla's skill set, this right here with the passive, has a 12% chance of activating an instant turn effect on this champion or an ally after using any active skill. right? So this has a 12% chance of someone just taking a turn, which will break comps eventually. So unfortunately, it makes her a bad long-term viable clan boss. I do want to use her in the short term, and I want to build her anyway because I'm going to try to make use of her in other areas. I think that 2-turn block debuff on a 4-turn cooldown, plus getting the increased accuracy and being able to sleep an enemy isn't a bad idea either. And she's got natural heals. So I think it'd be a fun champion. It's a one I hadn't built on my main yet. So it's a good opportunity to try her out. And then if she only is relegated to faction wars, then so be it. But hopefully she can do something for us in the clan boss for a little while. But either way, we're going to want this cleanse to be able to cleanse the A2, and we'll tank the stun is probably what we'll do otherwise. So we'll have to get her to 6-star after everyone else so that we can slot her in long term. That said, I don't think in my current, the only one that would really ruin a kind of a rough speed tune would be if she herself got the extra turn, because we're trying to rely on this block debuffs blocking the stun and blocking the A2 off of the clan boss. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. This is longer. I thought it was going to be a 30-minute, but of course I ramble on so long that it ended up being longer. But yeah, so we got a new fusion coming. Make sure you do your fusion warm up. It's free resources. It's usually pretty simple to get. One of the few times, well, actually one of the many times they give us free resources. They just don't like giving us the free resources we need, a la books, which is, I mean, it's going to be a year before I have enough books to book everyone I just talked about. So I don't even know. I don't even know. That's all I got. She's got thick legs and then very thin calves. Well, one calf. The other one's wrapped and it looks like twice the size. Anyway, she's got thick legs. She got Trunda legs. She might be part Trunda. Trunda might be her mama, and her daddy was like Longbeard. And they were both like, oh, we don't have time to take care of you, since she went to the Watchers. I don't know. New lore story, everybody. You're welcome. I just wrote it. It's not here yet, but I just wrote it for you. All right. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Be kind, be safe. We'll see you in the next video.